solve few problems related to the combination of solids. Okay, yes. See here the fourth question. Okay, the fourth question is given by a cubical block of side 7 centimeter is surmounted by hemisphere. Okay, so what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere can have? Find the surface area of the solid. Okay, so this is your question. Okay, so in the question given one cubical block. This is your cubical block. On this cubical block, one hemisphere is surmounted. That means on the top of the cubical block, okay, one hemisphere lies. Okay, yes. So here the side length of the cube given. What is the side length? What is the length of edge of this cube? That is 7 centimeter. We know that in the case of cube, all the sides are equal, isn't it? So therefore, this is 7. Everything was 7. Okay. Yes. So here, your question is, what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere can have? Okay. Yes. See, this is the top of the hemisphere. Okay. So I'll draw it separately. See here. This is the top of the hemisphere. The top of the hemisphere will be in which shape? Okay. See, I'll see here. If suppose this is your cube, okay, so in the case of cube all the sides are equal, okay, so this is 7, this is 7, this is 7, this is 7, okay, all are 7, okay, so this is the top of the cube, okay, you can observe here the top of the cube is in which shape? This is in a square shape, isn't it? Okay, so now on the top of the cube I'll take one hemisphere. This is your hemisphere. Hemisphere means what is the shape of the base of this hemisphere? That is a circle, isn't it? Okay. So now what I will do? On this cube, I'll surmount this hemisphere. Means I'll keep it like this. Now you can observe here. The shape is like this, isn't it? Okay, the same figure I have drawn here. Okay, yes. See, now what you have to take, what you have to find here. You have to find what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere can have. Diameter means what? Diameter means this is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere, isn't it? So, if I surmount it on this top of this cube, okay, so what will be the greatest diameter? What will be the greatest diameter? Okay, see, I'll draw this figure on the board, okay, see, this is a top of the cube. The top of the cube is in which shape? Square. Okay, so now on this square, what I will do? Okay, that hemisphere will lies on this top of the cube. Okay, so we know that what is the shape of the base of the hemisphere? The shape of the base of the hemisphere is a circle, isn't it? Okay, so now what is this? This is a base of the hemisphere. Okay. Diameter. So this is the diameter of the hemisphere, isn't it? So what will be the greatest diameter of this hemisphere? Okay. See, this is nothing but what? This is the edge of the cube. Edge of the cube, how much? All are 7. So this is 7. This is 7. So therefore, what will be the greatest diameter of the hemisphere? That is 7 centimeter. Understood now? So therefore, what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere? Okay, so the answer for the first sub question is given by the greatest diameter. The greatest diameter of the or else we can write the greatest diameter. The hemisphere could be The greatest diameter, the hemisphere would be equal to how much? The greatest diameter, the hemisphere would be equal to 7 centimeter. 7 centimeter. Okay. So the first sub question solved. Okay. So one more question given. What is that? One more question. What you have to find? Find the surface area of the solid. Okay. So you have to find what is the surface area of the solid. Okay. Yes. See here. Therefore, I will write here. Therefore, surface area of solid is given by, okay. So how to calculate surface area? Surface area, while I am taking the surface area, see, this is your cube, okay, this is your cube, okay. So on this cube, I will take hemisphere, okay. So now I am going to calculate the surface area. Surface area means, I will take this lateral surface area of the cube as well as base and top. So that means what? This is a TSA of the cube, isn't it? Okay. So therefore, TSA of the cube, TSA of the cube plus what about this area? What about this area? This is nothing but CSA of the hemisphere, isn't it? This top face is nothing but a CSA, right? Okay. So plus CSA of hemisphere, CSA of hemisphere, okay, CSA of hemisphere, okay, minus, I will subtract one area. What is that area? See here, this is the top of the cube. On this top, this is the base of the hemisphere. But actually, I don't want this base area. I don't want this base area. Why? Why? Because it is closed, isn't it? It is closed, right? See, this is a base of the hemisphere. If it is closed, I want only remaining portions. Means this corner portions I want. Corner portions. Okay. So that means, okay, what I will do? Minus base of the hemisphere. Minus base of the hemisphere. Why I will remove this base of the hemisphere? Okay, because while I am taking TSA of the cube, TSA means this area of this curved lateral surface area plus the area of this top and bottom, isn't it? So since I am calculating this top face, in that top face, TSA of the cube, this base of the hemisphere area will cover. Okay, actually I don't want that base of the hemisphere area. I don't want. Okay, so therefore I will remove that base of the hemisphere. Okay, yes. So therefore, okay. Now substitute the values. What is the formula for TSA of the cube? TSA of the cube is given by 6a square plus CSA of the hemisphere. What is the formula? CSA of the hemisphere 2 pi r square minus base of the hemisphere. What is the shape of the base of the hemisphere? Shape of the base of the hemisphere is a circle, isn't it? So therefore, what is the area of the circle? Area of the circle is pi r square. Area of the circle is given by pi r square. Okay, yes. So this is equal to 6a square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square equal to 1 pi r square. Okay, that means pi r square. Okay, yes. So now we will substitute the value 6 into a square. What is the value of a here? A is equal to how much? A is nothing nothing but edge, length of the side of the cube. Okay, what is that? 7 centimeter given here. So therefore A is equal to 7 centimeter. Also given the greatest diameter of the hemisphere equal to how much? 7 centimeter. So therefore D value is also 7 centimeter. So therefore what is the value of radius? Radius is the half of the diameter. So therefore 7 by 2. 7 by 2 equal to how much? 3.5 centimeter. So therefore radius value is 3.5 centimeter. Okay. Yes. So now we'll substitute A square. What is the value of A here? A is equal to 7. So A square means 7 square plus pi value. What is the value of pi? Pi is equal to how much? 22 by 7 into r square. Okay, what is the value of r here? R is equal to 3.5 whole square. Okay, 3.5 whole square. Okay, now this is equal to 6 into 7 square equal to how much? 49 plus 22 by 7 into 3.5 whole square. Okay, so 3.5 whole square, can I split like this? 3.5 into 3.5. Yes, so now 3.5 ones are, sorry, yes, 3.5 ones are 3.5, 2s are 7, right? Okay, next again 2 ones are 2 11s are 12. Sorry, 2 11s are 22. Okay, so this is equal to multiply 49 into 6. Okay, 6 9s are how much? 54. 5 carry. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 5 how much? 25. Okay, plus 11 into 3.5. 11 into 3.5. Okay, so I multiply here 3.5 into 11. Okay, so 5 ones are 5, 1 3s are 3, again 5 3, so you will get 5 8 3. Okay, so 38.5 you will get. Okay, so this is equal to 254 plus 38.5. Okay, yes, so now 254 38.5. Okay, yes, so now add these two numbers. 0 plus 5 5, 8 plus 4 12, 1 carry, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 1 9. Okay, so what is your answer? 292. So now this is equal to 6 into 49. Okay, so 6 into 49 how much? 6 9s are 54. 5 carry. 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 5 equal to how much? 29. So you will get 294. You will get. Okay, plus 11 into 3.5. Okay, 11 into 3.5. Okay, yes, so 294 plus, first I multiply 11 into 3.5. Okay, so 3.5 into 11. 5 ones are 5, 1 3s are 3, again 5 3, how much you will get? 38.5. Okay, so you will get 38.5. Okay, so now add 294 38.5. Okay, add these two numbers. 0 plus 5 how much? 5. 4 plus 8 equal to how much? 12. 1 carry. 9 plus 1 10. 10 plus 3 13. 1 carry 3. So what is the answer? 332.5. Okay, 332.5 centimeter square. Okay, so this is the surface area of the solid. Okay, so students, remember why I will remove this base of the hemisphere, because this base of the hemisphere will count when I am taking TSA of the base of the hemisphere is a covered closed area. Okay, I don't want that closed area. I want only this unshaded region. Okay, this unshaded region, corner region I want. So therefore, okay, I'll remove this base of the hemisphere. Okay, so just remember why I will subtract that base of the hemisphere. Okay. Next, fifth question. A hemispherical depression is cut from one face of a cubical wooden block such that the diameter L of the hemisphere is equal to the edge of the cube. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. So here what they have given here. Okay. So first I will consider one hemispherical wooden block. So from the any one face. Okay. So from one face of this cubical wooden block, what I will do, I'll take, okay, I'll cut out one hemispherical depression, okay, depression means downwards, okay, yes. So you just imagine, you have one ice cream box. So from this ice cream box, if you take one scoop, then what is the remaining portions? You just imagine the remaining portions from that ice cream box. Yes, from the ice cream box, if you take one scoop, okay, then you just imagine the shape. Okay, so the same shape will appear here. Okay, so here in the question given, the diameter L of the hemisphere given. Okay, so solution. Diameter of the hemisphere equal to how much? L given. If diameter is equal to L, then what about radius? Radius is equal to L by 2, isn't it? Radius will be the half of diameter. Okay. Also given here, diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the edge of the cube given. Okay. That means this is your edge of the cube, isn't it? So that diameter will be equal to the edge of the cube. So what is the symbol we use to indicate edge of the cube? That is by small letter a, isn't it? So therefore, what is the value of a here? A is equal to L. Okay. Here diameter is also equal to L. Edge will be also equal to L. Okay. Yes. So now, what I am going to calculate? Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. So the surface area of the remaining solid is equal to once again I use the same concept whatever I used for the previous one. What I will do, I will take the TSA of this cube because its base also count, top face also count here. So therefore I will take TSA of the cube. TSA of cube plus okay. So here one hemispherical depression is cut out. So therefore what I will consider? I will consider CSA of the hemisphere plus CSA of the hemisphere minus which portions I will remove now? Okay, see while I am taking TSA of the hemisphere, this circular area also counted, isn't it? But actually this circular area is cut out. This is not there, isn't it? So therefore I want to remove this area now from the TSA of the cube. Okay, so therefore this circular area is nothing but base of the hemisphere, isn't it? This base of the hemisphere. Actually base of the hemisphere will be in which shape? Circle, isn't it? So therefore minus area of base of hemisphere. Okay, so now we will substitute the formula. This is equal to, what is the formula we use to find TSA of the cube? So what is the formula? Pi r square. Okay. Yes. So this is about pi r square. Okay. So once again this is equal to 6a square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square equal to how much? 1 pi r square. Isn't it? Equal to 1 pi r square. So that is nothing but pi r square itself. Okay. Now this is equal to 6 a square. What is the value of a here? A means length of the edge of the cube. A value how much? L. So therefore L square plus pi value. Actually I will write this pi as it is. Okay. Into r value. What is the value of r here? R is equal to L by 2. So therefore r square is nothing but L by 2 whole square. Okay. Now this is equal to 6L square plus pi into L square by 2 square how much? 4. 2 square equal to 4. Okay. So now among these two terms, can I take this L square as a common term? Yes. So I will take it outside. Okay. So I will take L square outside. Then now what is the remaining term here? Remaining term 6 plus pi by 4. This is your remaining term, isn't it? Okay. So now 6 is nothing but 6 by 1, right? Okay. What is the LCM of 1 and 4? LCM of 1 and 4 is nothing but 4 itself, isn't it? So therefore multiply and divide by 4. Multiply and divide by 4. Okay. Now this is equal to L square into, okay, see 1 into 4, 4, here 4. So therefore what is your denominator? Denominator is 4 here. Okay. 6 4s are how much? 6 4s are 24. So you will get 24 plus pi. You will get 24 plus pi, isn't it? Okay. So this is your final answer. Okay. So L square into 24 plus pi by 4 is the surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. Yes. Next question. This is your sixth question. A medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. In the shape of a cylinder with two hemispheres. With two hemispheres. With two hemispheres stuck to each of its end. To each of its ends. The length of the entire capsule is 14 millimeter and the diameter of the capsule is the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Find its surface area. Find its surface area. Okay, so this is your question. Okay, so in the question given, a medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. Okay, so I'll consider if suppose this is your medicine capsule. Okay, see this medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. With two hemisphere. Okay, hemisphere stuck to each of its ends. Okay, so at the top as well as at the bottom, two hemispheres are stuck. Okay, so the length of the entire capsule is 40 millimeter. Okay, yes, the entire capsule length equal to how much? 14 millimeter, and the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Okay, yes. So solution. Okay, diameter symbol is D. D equal to how much? 5 millimeter given. So therefore, what is the value of radius? Radius is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 equal to how much? 2.5 millimeter. Okay, yes. So find its surface area. Okay, so therefore radius is 2.5. If suppose this is the radius how much? 2.5. This is also 2.5, isn't it? If it is 2.5, this is also 2.5, right? Again, this is the radius how much? 2.5. Then what about this length? This is also 2.5. This is also 2.5. Okay. So now, okay. See, the middle portion is cylinder here, isn't it? This is your cylinder. Okay. So first I will calculate what is the height of this cylinder. Okay. So height of the cylinder, that means h value. Okay. Yes. See, full length. What is the full entire? What's the length of this entire capsule? That is 40 millimeter. Okay. From this 40 millimeter, if I remove this 2.5 and 2.5, then the remaining length will be the height of the cylinder, isn't it? The remaining portion is the height of the cylinder. So therefore, how to calculate the height of the cylinder from this entire length, that is 14. Okay, if I remove first one 2.5 plus last length, how much it is? 2.5. Okay, equal to how much? 14 minus 2.5 plus 2.5 equal to how much? 5. So therefore 14 minus 5 equal to how much? 9. So you will get 9 millimeter. So therefore, what is the height of this cylinder? Height of the cylinder is 9 millimeter. Okay, yes. So now actually what we are going to find, our question is to calculate, find its surface area. Okay, so therefore surface area of the capsule, surface area of the capsule, surface area of the capsule. Okay, how to calculate the surface area of the capsule? See, it's a top face is hemisphere, bottom is also hemisphere. So therefore there are totally how many hemispheres? There are totally 2 hemispheres. So therefore I will consider 2 into CSA of hemisphere, 2 into CSA of hemisphere plus, what is the middle one? What is the shape of the middle region? Shape of the middle region is cylinder, isn't it? Plus CSA of cylinder, plus CSA of cylinder. Okay, CSA of cylinder. Okay, yes. Now 2 into, what is the formula we use to calculate CSA of the hemisphere? CSA of the hemisphere is given by 2 pi r square plus CSA of the cylinder is given by 2 pi RH. Okay, yes. So now first I will take common factors, common numbers I will choose. Okay, yes. So here whether 2 is common, yes. Whether this pi is common, yes. Once again this r is common, isn't it? So 2 pi r is common, right? Okay, so now write the remaining terms. 2 from this r square, 1 r outside, so 1 more r remain, plus what is this? H. Okay, 2r plus h remain. Okay, so now I will substitute the value. 2 into pi value 22 by 7 into what is the value of radius? Radius is equal to 2.5 into 2 into r value 2.5 plus h. H is nothing but height of the cylinder. H value how much? 9. Okay. So now this is equal to 2 into 22 how much? 44. 44 into 2.5 by 7. 2 into 2.5 equal to 5. 5 plus 9. Okay. 5 plus 9 equal to how much? 14. So this is equal to 44 into 2.5 by 7. 5 plus 9, 14. Okay. So now 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. Okay. So now what is the remaining value? So remaining value is equal to 44 into 2.5 into 2. So this is equal to 44 into 2 equal to how much? 88. So therefore 88 into 2.5. Okay. So just multiply 88 into 2.5. Okay. 8 5s are 40. 4 carry. Again 5 8s are 40. 40 plus 4 equal to 44. Again 2 8s are 16. 1 carry. 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 1 equal to 17. So 0. 6 plus 4 10. 1 carry. 7 plus 4 equal to 11. 11 plus 1 equal to 12. 1 carry. 2. So therefore what is the answer? 220.0. 220.0. So that is nothing but 220. Okay. 220. What is the unit? Millimeter square. Okay. Since in the question they have given the values in terms of millimeter. So therefore the final answer also I will write in terms of millimeter. 220 millimeter square. Okay. So this is the solution.